What's up, Scorpio? This is going to be your love check-in for the first half of October. This is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a long wait for a reading with me, so if you ever wanted to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 if you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Scorpio, I'm going to do my usual person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first 2 weeks of October. I say potential, why guys, for anyone that's new. I marry law of assumption into this channel and into my readings, which means my tarot readings are just checking in points into the version of Scorpio, the version of the specific person, the connection that you have selected and are manifesting from the infinite that are available. Creation is finished, everything exists all at once, your desires are meant for you, so you can shift easily. If you want to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state of consciousness. Everything on the outside is just a reflection, so you would need to shift your state of consciousness, the version of Scorpio that you're being, and reselect the version of the person, and the circumstances must shift. Okay? All right. Please do your own research. Look at Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy. I look at what I've posted before. I like to teach as I go, and there's amazing coaches also online on YouTube, so you can do your own research and homework. Okay, how does the person on Scorpio's mind feel about Scorpio? I mean, there's been a lot of waiting. They're not sure if they want to wait, and they're not sure about the way forward because the Three of Wands is in the reverse. There's been some confusion and mixed feelings, but they are still invested, Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles. Waiting again, though. Waiting to see how things play out. Maybe they're waiting on you to decide about something or choose, or it feels that way. You might feel that way about them, Scorpio. More relevant is going to be you. I say this in all my reads, guys. It's all you. Everything on the outside is just going to reflect what you assume and your beliefs, and so we can change anything. This is just for context. Queen of Wands, Scorpio. So attraction, desire. So they might be kind of losing hope, the Star card, because there's been a lot of this waiting. I don't know waiting for what, but I'm going to have a look. Knight of Wands, stop, start, a lot of desire. Knight of Wands, but it's the shadow Knight of Wands, so there's trust issues maybe as well, because it feels stop, start. Like, where is this going? The Star card is there was lots of hope, and maybe losing hope. Now, the Three of Wands that I saw while I was shuffling also tells me there could be travel or distance or something. So maybe that also causes stop-start. The desire is definitely there. But there's something here about, okay, is there hope here? What's the direction? There's a guard up. There seems to be a block or a wall. Guys, this is literally just the check-in for the moment that you watch this, if it resonates. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. You can just also shift this and say, it's completely different. But the Moon card in the reverse, things are not clear. It's also triggering something like a fear, you know, like a fear and a wound. There's something between the two of you, like there's been lack of clarity, lack of direction. Two of Wands is in the reverse. Tell me about this Knight of Wands in the reverse. Page of Cups, they're still wanting to make a gesture or an offer. It could just feel like what offers are made between the two of you feels a little small, like the emotion, and then that could also trigger, because like maybe there's been lots of passion, but emotionally it just feels, you know, smaller, like there's a guard. Now that could be triggering something here, a fear, like where is this going? What's the direction? Negative assumptions about that. Now some of you, you're dealing with someone that's younger than you, or there's an age gap between the two of you. There's emotional immaturity. Queen of Cups is in the reverse, so we were just talking about emotion. Now, Queen of Cups in the reverse, it's like it feels like the feelings are shut off. There also might be a feeling, first of all, guys, also there's two queens on the table. Some of you, there's a feeling of lack of direction, like not really being chosen, questions around, are you really invested in me for something more? And that's wounded. Like some of you, there might be more than one person in the mix, like a feeling. This could be non-committal. Knight of Wands is in the reverse. Now, not all of you. this could also be a fear, okay, coming up in this situation. So don't take it if it's not resonating. If it is a fear, fuck it off and just say, no, there's nobody else. Sorry guys, I'm trying to shortcut it when I'm teaching because I know like you guys want the tarot, but I also need to make sure I'm not messing with your assumptions, okay? So Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups in the reverse also is kind of like the shadow Queen of Cups. Like there's this feeling of investing and not getting the return. Queen of Cups has trouble because she doesn't love herself. So she's looking for validation outside of herself. So that could be kind of the energy in the wound. Feeling not validated, feeling not sort of, you know, loved. That could be how they feel about you, Scorpio, not giving you shit. Just this one version. They might have like an assumption and you might have had some assumptions about them, and they're going to shift and conform for you when you affirm for it. We'll look at you soon. More important, yeah, there's a Devil card. There's fears. There's a lot of attraction and desire. There's a need to let go of fears and negativity. It could be, yeah, a lot here of shadow stuff being triggered. Not being loved. Not receiving love. Not being validated. Maybe fears around deception. Is there really deception? I don't know. Devil card can be temptations. But this is also heavy attachment. So there's a lot of attachment. There's a lot of sort of obsessive and energy, a lot of desire. But fears when it comes to opening the heart. Or fears like, is it safe to open the heart? Yeah, guys, open the heart. I just said that. And the King and Queen of Cups are both in the reverse. So that tells me this would be in balanced energy. You guys are a perfect match. And maybe it has been that way. However, something, at least in this check-in point, and don't take it as fixed, guys. There's still you pushed out. So that might be just they're reflecting back something, okay? But doesn't matter. Right now, it's like the heart space seems a bit shut off. Neither of you seems to be trusting one another. And it's a feeling of emotional manipulation, distrust. Things have not been clear. Things feel shady. Yeah. Three of Cups is in the reverse. Now, if this is stop-start and is not like there's no direction, there could be a negative assumption. Three of Cups in the reverse. Are there other energies around? Three of Cups in the reverse can be love triangles, guys. Now, and it's keeping things stuck. Now, some of you, it's because there is an outside commitment. Again, or there's a stalling to commit because of negative assumptions like you can't trust one another. Do you know what I mean? Because King and Queen of Cups, if they were balanced, would be just really madly in love, and that already exists. So I think that this is probably, there's elements of that, and then there's old trust issues. Now, I think trust issues could be from past stuff, or usually is, or there's a subconscious belief that's being reflected, Scorpio. More important that you understand that that might be your thing, and then that person's confirming that belief, then they're also receiving your energy, because your actions, inactions, and reactions are going to be some kind of way, then they're going to ping pong that back. And I'm not blaming and shaming anyone. I'm just saying you change, no one to change itself. Shift into another reality, another version of you, and assume that you have the most loving, trustworthy, open, committed, loyal, stable relationship, or whatever it is that you want. The Three of Cups in the reverse. Now, this could be that you've both been burned and you both have trust issues. There is a Queen of Wands here. A Queen of Wands can be a meddler. It can be an outside energy or an ex, or there could be an assumption that there's temptation or something like that, you know, but that doesn't even need to be founded. It could just be a skewed thing. I mean, because it seems that there's been no direction. Queen of Wands could also, with this Devil and Three of Cups, be an ex that's in the mix, that's still holding on, you know? Because in a shadow energy, the Queen of Wands can be like kind of not the nicest of energies. Four of Pentacles, that's still holding on. Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant card. There's a stalling, there's insecurities when it comes to commitments and fears. Now, this person could feel like you're holding back because there's someone holding on to you and you have not taken direction, and that's giving them a lot of fear and anxiety. Or you could feel a lot of fear and anxiety that this person holds back a lot, and there's a wall between the two of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you hold on to one another, but there's a lot of holding back. Strength card, ego in the reverse, and it's a test of strength and confidence. And then what do we have? And yeah, 7 of Wands, there's a wall. This person's not sure. Persist or don't persist. They're sort of losing hope in the situation. Yeah, let me get your side of the street, Scorpio, and some of the oracles just to clarify. We've got Aquarius energy, Pisces energy, Capricorn energy, double Pisces, actually. And then we've got Taurus, and we've got King and Queen of Cups, water sign energy. So Scorpio and Leo, what are you feeling? I mean, look, the Three of Cups in the reverse and Devil card can also be friends, going out, temptation in that way, partying. So feeling like, okay, things are not clear. Where are we at? You're not prioritizing me. There's just this sort of general distrust and like you shut your heart off. You're not being very loving. You're not recognizing me, and vice versa could be the same. So that just goes round and round, and that's toxic, right? And causes defensiveness between the two of you. Moon, defensiveness, fears, shadow stuff, okay? You just need to take care of your shadow stuff and assume this person is the version that you want. My regulars know what I mean, guys. So what does Scorpio want? Justice card. You want balance. Some of you, there's marriage, divorce, legal matters that in the past are still going on. And this is what is stalling things and causing a lot of fear or insecurity. The World. You want like a fresh start, or you want to close out old cycles. Some of you, again, distance travel is a factor. But you might want accomplishment with this person, but you don't want it this kind of way. I already told you, you can have it a different way. Three of Cups. Maybe you feel like this person is more focused on friends, or you have a fear that this person has other energies around. I mean, Knight of Pentacles. Caution, slow and steady to commit, but that knight gets to its destination. So you still seem to be moving towards that goal. Page of Pentacles. You see opportunity with this person. Round and round. Unfinished business. I think this is with the Wheel of Fortune. This is karmic cycles, guys. So if anything keeps going round and round with this person and you want it to shift positively, your thoughts are the karma. So repetition, you need to change your thoughts and your assumptions about how people show up. In the past, you might have had betrayal. You might not have been able to trust. You could have had commitments, or there could be unresolved issues and pain from exes or whatever. Also on this person's end, but we don't need to worry about if they're going to let go of their fears or insecurities. Your karma, you have to shift your thoughts and the version of you that you're being. You're the version of Scorpio, and you don't have to heal the wounded inner child forever or do shadow work. If you want to, you can. I personally don't teach that way, and a lot of coaches will tell you the same. Law of assumption. Just step into the reality, persist, consistently reselect the version of Scorpio. Of course, you're worthy and deserving. Fortune's wheel, you should have anything you want. So what is blocking you from having what you desire? Fear of the old repeating, and then the old does repeat because the mirror morphs into monsters, right? The monsters of ex's past, or a fear that's subconscious. I'm not deserving, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough, I'm not lovable. The past has confirmed that because you might have had bad relationships that showed up and confirmed that. So to turn the Wheel of Fortune, to get a positive shift here, you do see opportunity, but there's a sense of going round and round, okay? And Chariot card, you want to move in a more positive direction. Some of you, if you're at a distance, this would be about travel and taking a trip, or maybe you want to take a trip together. You feel like the passion's been lost, and I would say because of this dynamic, okay? Yeah, you both, wow, see how I do it this way and why? You both have the Star card in the reverse, and the Three of Wands in the reverse that I was channeling over here is here. So you've both kind of lost hope or energy or vitality in this situation, and you're not sure of the future. There's been a lot of waiting. And then the Two of Cups, though, you feel like it is a soul connection. So Scorpio, why the fuck wouldn't you have the beautiful soul connection that you want? It already exists. You only get in your own way. And I don't care if people in the comments start saying, but they did this and said that, and I can't trust them. You made it. I'm not even picking up. Like, guys, if you watch any of my other readings, you see that I call a spade a fucking spade. I'm not saying that this person's a cheater or this or not trustworthy. I think there's a lot. The King and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This person, if anything, is suspicious because they have trust issues, and I think you are suspicious and you have trust issues. And this is the energy ping-ponging back and forth. So there's been erratic energy between the two of you, harshness, a harsh cutting off. and you're still manifesting them. So you are anyway the master of every reality, Scorpio, the one where things have gone haywire and there's been erratic words, harshness, a stop, a wound, a guardedness. And you're also the master of the reality where everything is beautiful. No one has free will in every single reality, not to be this way or that way. So step into the reality and claim what you want. And know that you are the one that gets what you want, and that you're loved and you're deserving and you're worthy. Knight of Swords, yeah. King of Swords in the reverse. There's been a very harsh communication. King of Swords in the reverse is cold and detached, avoidant energy, and it can be lack of honesty or truth. There's both of you are not trusting. Now, I challenge you, Scorpio. I feel like you've had that in the past and now you have a trust issue. Maybe you, without knowing also, you make that assumption and then people seemingly are showing up a certain way. This is like where we get patterns, right? Like, say someone doesn't answer us really quickly and there's, for some of you have distance, right? So someone, you might not speak for a little while. What are you like filling the gap in with? Oh, they're rejecting me, they must be out with someone else, they're doing this. Then you have a certain behavior, then they retaliate with a certain behavior, and then things explode. I don't know. None of it matters anyway, Scorpio. It's circumstantial. Start projecting thoughts that are in alignment, thoughts and assumptions, thoughts that will eventually crystallize into beliefs and assumptions about the person and about this, you know, the connection that are aligned with what's favorable, okay? Cancer energy, you both lost hope and vitality and you feel like the passion's lost. Page of Pentacles, you're hoping that there's going to be a reach out, or maybe, you know, I mean, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, could be a connect now. You want to stop going round and round. So focus your dominant thoughts and assumptions there, okay, on what you actually desire. Let's get a broken mirror on how this person's feeling about you. Yeah. Roller coaster, guys, and it says mind games. And I did say emotional immaturity. It says immature, testing you, analyzing you. There's this tit for tat thing going on because there's lack of trust. So to get the trust, first of all, you need to trust. You need to be open and trust that this person is trustworthy, that you can trust and love is safe. Whatever you dominantly assume was going to be shown to you. Okay? See, intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. You feel like the chemistry is lost. I did say that there's attraction and desire. The only thing getting in the way and blocking the heart space is the fear. Okay, what else? One more. Okay, infatuation, guys. Attraction, obsession. I said there's an obsession, but then there's denial. So the mirror is going, they might feel like you're like that, and I'm not giving you shit, Scorpio. You don't need to be concerned. Did I do the wrong thing? Do I need to do the right thing? When you're in the version of Scorpio where you always get what you want, it's the most beautiful connection, this is how it is, you're in that state, you don't need to think or try to manipulate. We're not trying to change this. You're going to naturally inhabit thoughts, assumptions, actions, inactions, whatever you're doing is going to be in alignment with the person that has that love. The love is returned. You guys are great. The mirror is going to show up very different. But this is so denial, obsession, attraction, roller coaster. It does say addictions, toxic connection. I said that's what's come up, started to feel toxic because of all the trust issues. Okay, Scorpio, so let me get you a romance angel on what's going on here. Getting to know each other. Yeah, what's gotten in the way of the heart space, Scorpio? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there's been mask wearing because there's a fear. Okay, there's a fear of opening the heart. Now, Scorpio, if you don't open your heart, you won't receive an open-hearted connection, but you also need to assume that this person is the version, that they're loving, that they're open. Look at Sammy Ingram or Manifesting with Kimberly. They'll explain it to you, okay? Calling in your... Yeah, it's manifesting. So you are manifesting everything, Scorpio. You've manifested all of this. Already explained that. You're still manifesting this person. So focus on the version that you want. Manifesting, okay? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I mean, I said that already, that there might be a holiday or something or a trip. I also would say that's about renewal of the love. So get out of this old energy and get into like the fresh energy, okay? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that could be dependence. There's other energies dependent, like I wasn't picking up that there's cheating and stuff. I think that unhealthy love triangle is like exes, maybe children, financial matters, legal matters, something like that. Or finances are a heavy focus and you both are appearing to not have time for one another and there's negative assumptions. I mean, there could be a lot of work travel, or you live at a distance and you both work and have your lives, something like that. Yeah, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Scorpio, I rest my case. That's all I have to say about that. I hope it resonated for some of you and was helpful. I'm sending you so much love and I'll check in 2 weeks' time.